What is up, Mav fans and hoop heads? Wish everyone good vibes out there. I'm AG, your host. Welcome on into another episode of Mavs Rundown. Sorry about that. Appreciate you all for listening. Late night. This was a late start time for us Texas people. But hey, man, the Mavs get the dub tonight, everyone. 122 to 114 at Sacramento. The Kings, who are in third place, one position above us. Mavs are currently in fourth. Mavs are the Kings are in third, and they were before this game. There were two games ahead of us. Now they are only one game separated, one game back from the Kings. Now we play them again tomorrow night. Not spoiler alert about our next game. But we play them tomorrow night as my kid goes crazy in the background. Uh, and hopefully Luka will be back to that game. Supposedly he should be able to play that game. So then we'll be able to get this whole squad, the whole Luka and Kyrie look. So that'll be great. But Mavs able to get a win tonight after it was almost looking like another blowout. But the Kings are actually a really good team this year, are a solid team this year. And they climbed back at the end, and the Mavs were able to just finish this game off. Hold them off and finish this thing off. So go ahead and get into the recap tonight. So again, no Luka, no Maxey. So it was Kyrie, Tim, Josh Green, Reggie Bullock, and Dwight Powell starting tonight. First quarter, man, Powell got early foul trouble, so we see McGee come in. And McGee, man, for the second game in a row with Kyrie, I don't know if he's just, rejuvenated from it, he's hyped about it or what, but again came in 6 minutes. He had 6 points and 5 rebounds. So, he just came in balling. Then he ended up getting 2 fouls. I think it had to come out a little bit. I think he had to come back out. But in those 6 minutes before he picked up his 2 fouls, man, he was putting in work. And for the rest of this night, honestly, he did really well. He played 19 minutes tonight. I don't even know the last time he played 19 minutes or if he even has played 19 minutes for us this season. So but it was great minutes from him. I mean, still a little bit, up and down, but so far, great game by him tonight. The Mavs going like on a 16-2 run towards the end of the first quarter to really separate this game. And Christian Wood just had a takeover. All of his to even score the rest of the night. No, oh, wow. I just now realized I don't think Christian Wood played in the second half. I'm trying to think. I don't even remember seeing him out there. If he did not do much because he scored 13 here in the first quarter. And I guess that's all he needed. He just needed that first quarter. I think he played a little bit in the second, and that was it. I don't think he played the second half. That's pretty weird. Did not keep up with. We have to get an update on that one. But he was freaking dominating that first quarter. He came out, had 13 points. It was freaking awesome. And then at the end of the first quarters, Jaden Hardy just hits a step back three to just put icing on the cake. Just a cherry on top. A step back three, right there, end of the quarter. It was really awesome. So the Mavs end up at the end of the first quarter, 45-25, up 20. Man, it's our newest high-scoring first quarter of the season after the Mavs beat that or set that mark last game with Kyrie's debut. Now they up that one this game, so that's really awesome to see. I think that goes to the unselfishness of this team, how they're playing, and the boost with Kyrie. Obviously, it's got to go to the boost with Kyrie. It's getting as one of the players, I think it was Theo, said that, it gives everybody else kind of that swag. Like, damn, now we got two superstars. It kind of gives it that confidence. Hey, we go into any game, we're going to have a chance to win type shit. So, good stuff by the Mavs. 15 assists also in that first quarter. Amazing. Defense was great this whole first half. And then third quarter, we'll get into that. But the whole first half, the defense was great. Second quarter was really all just a repeat of the first, except for no Seawood, but just the rest of the team just kind of putting in work. Kyrie just not forcing it in his 2 games with the Mavs. Definitely not forcing any type of action, just kind of fitting in and picking his spots. And when we need him to make something happen, then he's been able to make things happen, of course. But yeah, just it's great to see. He's not trying to, it's almost like the guys are like, oh, we're supposed to give you the ball, like Spencer, and you're supposed to be like Luca and do Luca ball, and he's like, nah, bro, like, let's run some action, run some motion, let's run around and set some screens, get people, let's get each other open, let's get a good shot. So just I definitely like that. Halftime 74-56. Mavericks are up. Kyrie had 12 points, 6 assists. Josh Green had 10 points, 5 assists. They haven't talked about him, but he was doing really well. I think he stepped up more so, and I think in the second quarters when he scored a lot of most of his points. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it was the second quarter was when he scored more. But he had 5 assists. He's diming it out now, and him stepping up in this role, he's looking really good for us, man. Uh, Trading away Dodo was tough, but now Josh Green is able to play all these minutes and just really grow and kind of now flourish into the player he can eventually be. And man, he's just looking like a playmaking 3 and D type. That's awesome. Seawood at the half still had that 13-2, and Tim had 8 at the half. Mavs were shooting 52% from the field, 48% from three at halftime, compared to the Kings shooting 48 from the field and 25% from three. The third quarter, the Mavs continue just basically to do well all the way till the very end of the quarter. At the end of the third quarter, the Kings go like on this little run towards the end, which still leaves the Mavs up 16, 101 to 87. Oh, no, not 16. My bad, I can't do math. 14, 101 to 87. The Mavs were up at the end of the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, man, the Kings were able to cut the lead down to 10 within the first. Actually, that was 5 minutes, but it was 7:40 left. It was when the Kings finally cut the lead down to 10, and the Mavs had to only score like 3 points that whole quarter, and it was 104 to 94. And then from then on, it was basically a wire to wire, holding them off. I don't think they got it closer within really like 5 or 6. Whenever the Kings got down to that close, the Mavericks were able to come away with a shot. Tim make a shot, Kyrie make a shot, Josh Green will make a play. Just something would happen where somebody would make a play. And that's why it was a really honestly great effort by this whole team, man. It was just like at the end of the game, we needed to make some of the plays. It wasn't just one person in particular stepping up. It was the group in general. Everybody stepping up and making the right play and making plays all together. So it was a good game, honestly, for the Mavs. They're playing their best ball, honestly, we've probably seen all season. Even the defensively, everybody's worried about this team. And these 2 games so far, man, I know we gave up a little bit of points, but man, the defense, honestly, has been awesome because of the energy. And I don't mean awesome like, oh, it's number one defense in the league, even though I don't care about statistics. It just, their energy is great. If we're going to play, this fast pace, or not really fast pace, we're going to play basically this offensive minded style. We're going to try and knock you out with offense. You got to definitely be able to pick it up on defense and put the pressure on them to score the points. Not just give it away to them, but at least put the pressure on them. Make it tough on them. And these guys are all giving their energy, giving their all, hustling all over the place. It's awesome to see. Good stuff by the Mavs. Let's go into the box score, man. Kyrie Irving tonight, 25 points, 10 assists, along with 3 rebounds and a steal tonight. Only 2 turnovers in his 35 minutes. Didn't shoot it particularly, super well. It was only 5 of 14 from the field. But he was 3 of 8 from 3, so that's good. And a perfect 12 of 12 from the free throw line, which is amazing as Mavericks for a Maverick fan to see, because this team in general this year has not done well with their free throws tonight. And tonight, as a team, we shot 18 and 19 from the free throw line tonight, so that's really good. But Kyrie had 12 of those. That's awesome right there. Yeah, his game, he was just awesome tonight. Just a easy 25 and 10. It was just like, it seemed effortlessly out there. Like, you wouldn't even notice him being aggressive. That was such a quiet 25, quiet but loud 25. Like, I don't know, his impact is just awesome out there to see. Especially stepping up, especially for these younger guys that are kind of basically kind of like looking up to him. Like especially like Josh Green, and you could so see it. And Jaden Hardy looks at him like most people look at like MJ on their team or something. Just like, oh my goodness, like you're kind of who I want to be type. But yeah, man. Going into the let's see, Tim Hardaway, 15 points tonight. 6 of 16 shooting, pretty, not too bad. 3 of 10 from three though. Did get 7 rebounds tonight. Good job, Tim, and 5 assists. Good job, Tim, and a steal. He's doing good. Reggie Bullock tonight had 13 points, still shooting well. Starting to turn into flamethrower mode, just like he does basically every year of his NBA career. He was 4 of 7 tonight, 3 of 5 from three. Also had 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Good stuff. Dwight Powell, in his 16 minutes tonight, had 9 points, 4 rebounds. That's pretty good, pretty good. Solid 4-4 from the field, making plays, finishing for. Oh, you know what? Him and Kyrie in the pick and roll still look like, how Luka and Dwight Powell look really well in the pick and roll. Him and Kyrie look really well in the pick and roll. Kyrie's really good at finding him. I'm sure he'll get used to or learning, how to throw that lob to Dwight Powell, because Dwight Powell loves those lobs. But man, Kyrie's setting them up nice with the bounce passes. I'm telling you, he's setting them up nice. So that's another. Dwight Powell's fitting in with him as well. So that's good to see. Josh Green tonight, 38 minutes, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and only 2 turnovers. I think that's really big. He was a -8 in the box score, but I think he had a really good, solid game. He's 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 1 of 1 from the line, and he was also running a little bit of point. Man, they have him, instead of like Kyrie bringing up the ball all the time or whatever. It was a lot of times it'd be Josh Green coming up, initiating the offense, going into the sets and stuff. So that was really good to see. And Josh Green just being more aggressive. I love it. Him just flourishing again with all these minutes. And with him, us knowing, and I'm sure him knowing that, we need him to step up and, do a little bit more and take on a little bit bigger role. And, man, he's doing it. He's out there every time he gets the ball, he ain't just like passes it back. I'm like, oh, I don't have the shot, I'm going to kick it. No, all right, I don't have the shot, I'm going to try and drive and make something happen. Love to see it. As we said, Christian Wood was 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, with his 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Only 12 minutes. Don't know what happened with him not playing much in the second half. I think they might have just picked JaVale McGee over him, because JaVale McGee was balling. He had 11 points tonight. 11 points tonight in his 19 minutes. 9 rebounds, 2 assists, almost a double-double. Just a really good game for JaVale tonight. 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. McKinley Wright came in, and Theo Pinson came in, Jaden Hardy. Those 3 guys you wouldn't think that get minutes, but hey man, these guys coming in making solid contributions. Specifically Jaden Hardy, which I'm gonna save him from last. But McKinley Wright, 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 points, my bad, 3 assists and a rebound. He hit a 3 in this game. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy, really hasn't really, shot the ball well. But it's good to see him finally make a 3. Because man, if he just got a 3 ball down, man, his game is nice, solid defense, even for his smaller size, kind of stout for his, on the defensive end. Then offensively, he's able to make, he runs point guards and he's able to run the offense. The only thing he can't do, and I like his little floater game. When he gets right there, he always can get that little midi shot whenever he wants, it seems. But if he could just add a 3, he would be a solid guard off the bench, honestly, for any team in this league to help extend his career. Theo Pinson, his 15 minutes. Didn't have the same effect as the first game, but did add 2 points, had a rebound, 2 assists, a steal. 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Did some good things out there, but then also did some things where you're just like, all right, you're doing a little bit too much, my man. Getting this confidence, you're doing a little bit too much. But hey, man, Theo, shout out to him. He's doing really well. Filling in for these guys. Now, Jaden Hardy, in his 20 minutes, leading the bench mob with his 20 minutes tonight. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds and assists, only 1 turnover, was a plus 15, was 4 of 7 from the field, but was 4 of 5 from the three-point line. All his made shots from 3. Just baller tonight. I feel like if you had a little bit more shot, you could have had some more points, more buckets tonight. But they just gotta slowly bringing him in, building up that confidence. And honestly, it's good to see him starting to shoot like how he's been shooting for the G League this year, where he was putting up crazy numbers, crazy efficient numbers. Now he's doing it here in the NBA. It's good to see. Good for the Mavs tonight. Able to get this victory. Move on. Now we play them again tomorrow night. We play, it's at Sacramento. Another 9 o'clock games. Get ready for that Saturday, February 11th. Before Super Bowl Sunday. Next time I'll see y'all after that one will be Super Bowl Sunday. That'll be pretty cool. Come back Monday. I hope everybody will be good for that, because Monday we will play back at home versus Minnesota at 7:30. And full squad is ready to go. Y'all get ready for this next game, though, at Sacramento tomorrow night, because Luka should be playing, so it should be the first game with Luka and Kyrie. Should be exciting. I know I am. It's gonna be, everybody's gonna be tuning in. It's gonna be a late game, but hey, luckily I know it's Saturday night. Even though I work Sunday, but Saturday night for a lot of y'all. Hopefully everybody can tune in and watch this one. That's all I got. If you want to follow on Twitter, it's at Mavs_rundown. The Mavs Rundown is free on YouTube. It's also on Spotify. I'm AG. Thanks for listening. Remember, cool heads prevail, and I'll see y'all next time on the Mavs Rundown.